When we talk about the power of fruits, most people immediately think of vitamins, minerals, or perhaps the role they play in boosting the immune system. But what often goes unnoticed is how certain compounds inside fruits have a direct and measurable effect on circulation. Blood circulation is the body's transport system. It delivers oxygen, nutrients, and energy to every cell. When circulation is strong, people feel more energetic, alert, and capable. On the other hand, when circulation is weak, energy levels drop, endurance suffers, and overall vitality decreases. That's where the unique compounds in fruits come into play. Let's begin with antioxidants, which are perhaps the most talked about but least understood components in fruit. Antioxidants are molecules that neutralize harmful substances known as free radicals. Free radicals damage the lining of blood vessels, causing stiffness and narrowing over time. Fruits such as pomegranates, blueberries, and grapes are packed with antioxidants that actively protect blood vessels from this damage. When arteries are protected, they remain more flexible and open, allowing blood to flow with less resistance. This improved blood flow doesn't just benefit the heart, it benefits the entire body. Now consider flavonoids, a group of plant compounds that give fruits their vibrant colors: reds, purples, blues, and yellows. Beyond their beauty, flavonoids act almost like natural protectors for the circulatory system. They strengthen capillaries, reduce inflammation inside blood vessels, and improve the ability of arteries to expand and contract. Citrus fruits such as oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are rich in flavonoids, particularly hesperidin, which studies have linked to improved circulation. Berries also contain anthocyanins, a class of flavonoids that improve blood vessel elasticity. When vessels are more elastic, blood pressure stays more balanced and circulation becomes more efficient. We also can't ignore the role of vitamins, especially vitamin C, found abundantly in fruits like kiwis, oranges, and strawberries. Vitamin C is vital for collagen production, which strengthens the walls of blood vessels. Without strong vessel walls, circulation becomes inefficient and more prone to problems. Moreover, vitamin C supports nitric oxide production in the body, a molecule that signals blood vessels to relax and widen, making it easier for blood to travel. Think of it as oiling the hinges of a door so it opens smoothly, except here, it's your arteries functioning more efficiently. Another fascinating compound found in some fruits is nitrate, especially present in fruits like pomegranates and vegetables like beets. When consumed, nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, which directly dilates blood vessels and improves circulation. That means more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, brain, and other vital organs. While beets are technically not a fruit, pomegranate juice has been shown to act in a similar way, boosting nitric oxide availability in the bloodstream. It's important to recognize that these compounds don't work in isolation. When you eat a fruit, you're consuming a combination of antioxidants, flavonoids, vitamins, fiber, and water, all working together. This synergy enhances circulation more effectively than any single nutrient supplement could. For example, an orange doesn't just provide vitamin C. It also delivers flavonoids, potassium, and hydration, all of which contribute to a healthier circulatory system. What's powerful about this is that you don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines. Simply eating a colorful variety of fruits each day provides your body with natural compounds that support blood flow. A handful of berries in the morning, a glass of pomegranate juice during the day, or slices of watermelon in the evening. These small choices build up over time to create lasting improvements in circulation. The real magic is consistency. Just as poor habits gradually harm circulation, good habits gradually restore and strengthen it. Each time you choose fruit over processed snacks, you are feeding your blood vessels protection, flexibility, and energy. Over weeks and months, that translates into better stamina, sharper thinking, and greater resilience. When we talk about circulation, we are really talking about the body's lifeline. Every organ, every muscle, every tissue depends on a steady flow of blood to receive oxygen and nutrients. Without proper circulation, energy cannot reach the cells, and without energy at the cellular level, the entire body begins to feel sluggish. That's why circulation is not just a medical concern. It is directly connected to how vibrant, strong, and capable a person feels in everyday life. Better circulation means that the body's delivery system is running smoothly. Imagine a city where the roads are clear and traffic moves without congestion. Supplies reach their destinations on time, businesses thrive, and people function more efficiently. Now, compare that to a city with blocked roads, traffic jams, and weak infrastructure. Supplies are delayed, people become frustrated, and productivity falls. The bloodstream works in a similar way. When blood flows smoothly, oxygen reaches the brain quickly, nutrients fuel the muscles, and toxins are removed efficiently. This is the biological foundation of energy and stamina. Energy levels are directly tied to how well oxygen circulates. Red blood cells are the vehicles that carry oxygen from the lungs to every cell in the body. When circulation is strong, those cells get the oxygen they need to produce ATP, the body's natural energy currency. More ATP means more energy available for daily tasks, whether it's walking, exercising, working, or simply staying alert and focused throughout the day. Poor circulation, on the other hand, starves the cells of oxygen, leaving a person feeling drained, tired, and sluggish even after resting. Stamina, which is the ability to sustain effort over time, also depends heavily on circulation. When muscles are engaged in activity, they require a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients to keep contracting and working efficiently. Strong circulation ensures that these demands are met. Athletes understand this deeply. Many consume diets rich in circulation, friendly foods such as fruits and vegetables, to boost their endurance. But stamina isn't only for athletes, it's essential for everyone. Whether it's climbing stairs without getting winded, completing a long workday without fatigue, or enjoying recreational activities with energy to spare, stamina makes a huge difference in quality of life. Vitality is perhaps the best word to capture the overall effect of healthy circulation. Vitality is not just the absence of disease, but the presence of energy, resilience, and confidence in one's own body. When circulation is optimized, people often notice improvements in mood, mental sharpness, and even motivation. The brain, which consumes a large portion of the body's oxygen, performs at its best when blood flow is steady and rich in nutrients. That means sharper memory, quicker decision making, and better focus. The skin also benefits, appearing healthier and more radiant, because it receives proper nourishment and hydration through the blood. Another important aspect of vitality is recovery. After any form of exertion, whether physical exercise, a long day at work, or even mental stress the body needs to repair and restore itself. Circulation plays a central role here, delivering the building blocks for repair and removing waste products that accumulate during activity. Better blood flow means faster recovery, less soreness, and the ability to bounce back stronger. It's important to remember that circulation is not fixed. It is influenced by lifestyle, diet, and daily habits. Choices that support circulation, such as eating fruits rich in antioxidants, staying hydrated, exercising regularly, and avoiding prolonged inactivity, pay off in the form of higher energy levels and greater vitality. In contrast, poor lifestyle habits can narrow blood vessels and slow down circulation, leaving a person feeling older and weaker than they truly are. The beauty of focusing on circulation is that its benefits are felt across the board. A person with strong circulation doesn't just have better heart health, they also experience more energy for work, more strength for physical activity, more clarity in thought, and more confidence in their ability to live fully. It's one of those foundational areas of health where even small improvements create ripple effects that transform everyday living. When people hear the word nitrates, they often think of something artificial or unhealthy, usually linked to processed foods. But in reality, naturally occurring nitrates found in certain fruits and vegetables are powerful allies for circulation and overall wellness. These compounds, when consumed from natural sources like pomegranates and beets, are transformed inside the body into nitric oxide, a molecule that plays a critical role in vascular health. Nitric oxide helps blood vessels relax, widen, and allow blood to flow more easily. This simple yet vital process is one of the most effective ways nature supports circulation. Let's take pomegranates as an example. Known as one of the most antioxidant-rich fruits, pomegranates are also high in natural nitrates. When consumed as juice or eaten fresh, pomegranates stimulate the production of nitric oxide in the body. This has a direct impact on improving the flexibility and openness of blood vessels. Scientific studies have shown that individuals who regularly drink pomegranate juice experience better blood flow, reduced stiffness in arteries, and improved overall vascular performance. This effect translates into greater energy, improved stamina, and better resilience in daily life. Now consider beets, which are often categorized as a root vegetable, but can act much like a fruit when juiced or blended into smoothies. Beets are one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. When you drink beet juice or consume roasted beets, the body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, which expands blood vessels and improves circulation efficiency. Athletes have used beet juice for years as a natural performance booster because it enhances oxygen delivery to the muscles, allowing them to work longer before fatigue sets in. For everyday individuals, this same effect translates into more energy for work, family activities, and physical movement without the usual sense of exhaustion. The beauty of nitrates from fruits like pomegranates and beets lies in their natural synergy with other compounds. Unlike synthetic supplements or chemical additives, these natural foods provide antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals alongside nitrates. This combination ensures that while blood vessels are expanding, they are also being protected from oxidative damage and inflammation. For example, the polyphenols in pomegranates and the betalains in beets not only support nitric oxide production, but also prevent the breakdown of nitric oxide in the body. This means the benefits last longer and are more sustainable. Better circulation through nitric oxide doesn't just help the muscles or the heart. It supports the entire body. The brain, for instance, relies on steady blood flow to function at its peak. Improved nitric oxide levels mean sharper mental clarity, better focus, and quicker thinking. The skin also benefits, appearing healthier because of improved nutrient delivery. Even recovery after physical exertion is faster, as the blood more effectively removes waste products like lactic acid, while supplying the body with the nutrients it needs to repair. What makes fruits rich in nitrates even more powerful is their accessibility. They are not exotic or difficult to find. Pomegranates are available in most markets, and beetroot is one of the simplest foods to prepare, whether boiled, roasted, or juiced. Regular consumption doesn't require drastic changes to one's lifestyle. A glass of beet juice in the morning, a serving of pomegranate seeds in the afternoon, or incorporating these foods into salads can make a meaningful difference over time. The impact of nitrate-rich fruits is cumulative. The more consistently you include them in your diet, the more your blood vessels adapt to functioning at a healthier level. Over weeks and months, this translates into noticeable improvements in energy, stamina, and vitality. Many people report feeling lighter, more energized, and more confident simply by making these fruits a regular part of their diet. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful solutions for health don't come from a lab or a pharmacy, but from nature's produce aisle. Hydration is often underestimated when it comes to circulation and overall vitality, yet it is one of the most important factors in keeping the body functioning smoothly. Blood is composed largely of water, and when the body is dehydrated, the blood becomes thicker, forcing the heart to work harder to pump it through the vessels. This extra strain reduces efficiency, lowers energy, and over time can lead to poor vascular health. This is where water-rich fruits like watermelon, oranges, grapefruits, and other citrus varieties play an incredible role. They don't just quench thirst, they actively support hydration and help blood vessels remain flexible, which is essential for healthy circulation. Take watermelon as the first example. As its name suggests, watermelon is made up of more than 90% water, making it one of the most hydrating foods on the planet. When consumed, watermelon contributes directly to maintaining proper blood volume, ensuring that circulation flows easily. But hydration is only one part of its power. Watermelon also contains an amino acid called citrulline, which the body converts into arginine, a building block for nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens blood vessels, so not only does watermelon hydrate, it also supports vessel flexibility and circulation. This dual action makes it one of the most circulation-friendly fruits available. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits also play a significant role. Their high water content helps with hydration, but what makes them special is their richness in vitamin C and flavonoids. Vitamin C strengthens the collagen in blood vessel walls, making them more resilient and elastic. Flavonoids reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which otherwise stiffen and damage vessels over time. A hydrated body combined with flexible, resilient arteries creates the perfect environment for strong, efficient circulation. This is why citrus fruits are often linked not only to immune support, but also to heart and vascular health. Hydration itself carries benefits far beyond quenching thirst. Proper hydration ensures that oxygen is carried efficiently by the blood to every tissue in the body. It allows nutrients to dissolve and move freely, feeding muscles, skin, and organs with what they need to thrive. It also supports the removal of toxins and waste products, which, if left unchecked, can cause fatigue and sluggishness. Water-rich fruits provide hydration in a natural form, packaged with electrolytes, vitamins, and minerals that plain water alone cannot offer. This combination makes them far more effective at sustaining hydration, especially during warm weather or periods of physical exertion. Vascular flexibility, on the other hand, is a key measure of circulatory health. When blood vessels are flexible, they expand and contract easily, allowing blood to flow without resistance. When vessels become stiff, circulation struggles, blood pressure rises, and energy drops. The natural compounds in watermelon and citrus fruits prevent stiffness by relaxing vessel walls and protecting them from oxidative stress. This is especially important as people age, since natural vessel elasticity tends to decline. By consistently including these fruits in the diet, one can slow this decline and maintain youthful vascular function for much longer. Another overlooked benefit of water-rich fruits is their ability to regulate body temperature. Because they contain high levels of water and electrolytes, they help the body stay cool and balanced, reducing strain on the circulatory system. This is particularly valuable during exercise or hot climates, where dehydration can rapidly weaken stamina and circulation. A slice of watermelon or a glass of fresh orange juice can do more than refresh. It can stabilize internal balance and keep energy steady. The best part about water-rich fruits is how easy they are to incorporate into daily routines. A bowl of orange slices in the morning, a refreshing wedge of watermelon in the afternoon, or a grapefruit in the evening can be enjoyed effortlessly. They are light, naturally sweet, and satisfying, making them a healthy replacement for processed snacks and sugary drinks that often work against circulation. Over time, these small choices accumulate into meaningful improvements in hydration, vessel flexibility, and overall vitality. Ultimately, hydration and vascular flexibility form the foundation for healthy circulation, and water-rich fruits are nature's perfect solution. They don't just deliver water, they provide it in a form that nourishes and strengthens the very vessels that carry life, giving blood throughout the body. Eating them regularly is like giving your circulatory system both the fuel and the tools it needs to stay strong, resilient, and efficient. When we think about small fruits like berries and grapes, it's easy to underestimate their power. Their size may be modest, but their nutritional content is extraordinary. Packed with antioxidants, polyphenols, vitamins, and natural compounds, these fruits provide unique support for circulation by protecting blood vessels and ensuring that oxygen delivery throughout the body remains smooth and efficient. Good circulation is not just about the volume of blood, it's also about the quality of the blood vessels themselves. Berries and grapes address this at the root level by keeping vessels strong, elastic, and protected from damage. One of the most important compounds found in berries is anthocyanin, the pigment responsible for their rich blue, purple, and red colors. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that guard blood vessels against oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage the inner lining of arteries. When this lining is harmed, circulation slows down, blood pressure rises, and oxygen delivery becomes less efficient. By neutralizing free radicals, anthocyanins keep the inner walls of vessels smooth and resilient, allowing blood to flow with less resistance. Blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries are especially rich in these compounds, making them circulation-friendly powerhouses. Grapes, particularly red and purple varieties, offer another unique compound called resveratrol, found in the skin of the fruit. Resveratrol is well known for its ability to reduce inflammation and support the production of nitric oxide in the body. This dual effect is critical for circulation. Reduced inflammation means vessels remain flexible and open, while nitric oxide widens them, improving blood flow. The result is a steady supply of oxygen, rich blood to the muscles, brain, and organs. This is one of the reasons grapes are often associated with heart health and vitality. Beyond anthocyanins and resveratrol, both berries and grapes are loaded with vitamin C, which plays a key role in collagen formation. Collagen strengthens the structure of blood vessels, ensuring they remain durable yet elastic. Without enough collagen, vessels can weaken and lose their ability to expand and contract effectively. This is why a diet rich in vitamin C-dense fruits like strawberries, grapes, and blueberries can have a profound effect on circulation quality. Strong vessel walls combined with flexibility create the perfect environment for efficient oxygen transport. Oxygen delivery is perhaps the most critical aspect of why these fruits matter. Every cell in the body depends on oxygen to produce energy. Muscles need it to sustain activity, the brain needs it to think clearly, and organs need it to function properly. Poor oxygen delivery leads to fatigue, slower recovery, and reduced endurance. By keeping vessels clear, strong, and protected, berries and grapes ensure that oxygen travels where it needs to go without obstruction. This not only improves stamina, but also sharpens mental focus and enhances overall vitality. Another fascinating quality of berries and grapes is their ability to improve circulation in the smallest vessels, known as capillaries. These microvessels are responsible for delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues on a cellular level. Polyphenols in berries have been shown to improve capillary strength, preventing them from becoming fragile or leaky. Stronger capillaries mean more efficient nutrient delivery and faster waste removal, which translates into higher energy and quicker recovery after physical exertion. The practical side of incorporating berries and grapes is simple and enjoyable. They can be eaten fresh as snacks, blended into smoothies, sprinkled over oatmeal, or added to salads. A handful of blueberries in the morning or a small bunch of grapes in the afternoon is enough to make a noticeable difference when consumed regularly. Unlike heavy or processed foods, these fruits are light, naturally sweet, and refreshing, making them easy to add into a daily routine without effort. Over time, the consistent intake of berries and grapes builds a foundation of strong vascular health. Their protective compounds not only prevent damage, but also actively improve vessel function. People who consume these fruits regularly often notice better energy levels, improved focus, and greater endurance in physical activities. They are living proof that small, natural foods can have big effects on circulation and vitality. In short, nutrient-dense berries and grapes act as natural guardians of the circulatory system. They protect the vessels, support oxygen delivery, and keep the body energized at every level. Their impact is felt not only in the moment but also in long-term health, making them one of the most valuable additions to any diet focused on energy, stamina, and resilience. One of the most powerful truths about health is that it is shaped by consistency. Occasional healthy choices may bring temporary benefits, but it is the daily habits, repeated over weeks, months, and years, that create lasting vitality. When it comes to fruits that support circulation, this principle holds true. Regularly including them in the diet does more than boost short short-term energy. It builds long-term heart health and strengthens the sense of confidence a person has in their own body. The heart is the engine of circulation, pumping blood through a vast network of vessels that stretch thousands of miles within the body. Every beat depends on the quality of the blood and the condition of the vessels carrying it. Fruits like pomegranates, grapes, citrus, watermelon, berries, and beets all provide compounds that reduce strain on this engine. They improve vessel flexibility, reduce inflammation, and enhance oxygen delivery. When these fruits are consumed consistently, they protect the heart from gradual wear and tear, allowing it to function efficiently well into later years of life. Long-term heart health is about prevention as much as it is about performance. Small issues in circulation often go unnoticed in the beginning. A little stiffness in the arteries here, a slight increase in blood pressure there, these subtle signs may not feel urgent, but they accumulate over time. Just as rust slowly weakens the structure of a bridge, oxidative stress and poor nutrition gradually weaken the heart and vessels. The natural compounds in fruits act like a protective coating, slowing this process and even reversing some of the early damage. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, flavonoids reduce vessel inflammation, and vitamins like C strengthen the very walls of the arteries. Each serving of fruit is like a daily deposit into the savings account of heart health, but the benefits extend beyond the physical. There is also a psychological dimension, confidence. When people know they are taking care of their bodies, they feel more assured in their abilities. Confidence doesn't come only from appearance or strength. It comes from the inner sense that the body can handle challenges, sustain energy, and recover quickly. A person who eats circulation-supporting fruits regularly may notice they no longer tire as easily during activity. Their focus lasts longer at work, or their endurance improves in exercise. These improvements build self-assurance. The mind begins to trust the body again, and that trust radiates as confidence in everyday life. Another aspect of confidence is the ability to plan for the future with optimism. Good health is not only about how we feel today, but about how we can continue living actively tomorrow. By eating fruits that support the heart, individuals invest in their long-term vitality. They reduce the risk of sudden setbacks and create a foundation for independence, strength, and resilience. Knowing that one's heart and circulation are being cared for brings peace of mind and reduces the silent worry that often lingers about aging or declining health. Consistency with fruit intake also changes habits in subtle but powerful ways. People who regularly eat fruits often find themselves reaching less for processed snacks and sugary drinks. This shift improves not only circulation, but also overall nutrition. Over time, the diet becomes richer in fiber, lower in unhealthy fats, and more balanced in essential vitamins. These changes amplify the benefits to the heart, creating a positive cycle of health reinforcement. With each passing week, the circulatory system grows stronger, the heart functions more efficiently, and energy becomes more sustainable. Perhaps the most inspiring part of this journey is that it is accessible to everyone. Pomegranates, grapes, berries, citrus, and watermelon are not luxury items. They are everyday fruits that can be found in markets around the world. Their inclusion in the diet requires no complex instructions, no expensive treatments, and no drastic changes. It is as simple as making a conscious choice to put them on the plate and enjoy them regularly. These simple choices, multiplied over time, lead to profound results. In the end, regularly eating circulation-supporting fruits builds a future of health that is not only measured in stronger heartbeats, but also in stronger confidence. It creates a lifestyle where vitality becomes the norm, not the exception, and where individuals can look forward to the years ahead with energy, strength, and trust in their own bodies.